Yes, I still love you. You mean more to me than I ever thought someone could, and I don't know how I'm going to get over that, but I have to see things the way they are, Rebecca, not the way I wish they were. You don't love me. Not the way two people are supposed to love each other if they want to build a life together. I have faced the truth, Rebecca. It's over. And now you have to accept that too. Answer me. Did my father die?
No, he's been transferred to a Chicago hospital.
Well, why didn't you just say that? For crying out loud! Say what you're thinking! What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
You're just saving us the trouble of going down to his room to question.
Question me about what? I already told you everything I know about Alice Henson.
This isn't about Alice Henson, Todd.
Look, I'm busy. My father's been moved. I'd really like to find out.
It's about another rape. One that took place last night.
Where?
Right on the hospital parking lot, just like the last one. Not long after you were seen here at the hospital. Maybe you remember it.
What's with you, Bo? Why am I your only suspect?
We'd like you to come down to the police station, Todd. You want to do that willingly or the hard way? It took place last night.
Where?
Same place as the last one. Out in the hospital parking lot. Not long after you were seen at the hospital. Maybe you remember it.
What is it with you, Bo? Why am I your only suspect?
We want you to come down to the police station with us, Todd. Do you want to do that willingly or you want to do it the hard way?
I'm not going anywhere with you. I didn't do anything. Not this time, not the last time.
When are you going to figure it out, Todd? It doesn't pay to fight us.
When are you going to figure it out? You got the wrong man. Somebody out there is raping people. But it ain't me.
Well, if you didn't do it, then you shouldn't have a problem answering a few questions. Where were you last night about 11?
I was here, okay? My father had a heart attack.
I know. I heard. I'm sorry.
So I was here with him. Then when I came here today, they told me that he'd been transferred to Chicago. Then you guys came in. You know what? I'm not saying anything else to you guys.
You're gonna have to see a lot more than that. Commissioner Buchanan, is there a problem?
Oh, no, ma'am. Everything is under control. Thank you. Hello, Brent.
Commissioner?
You listen to me, Todd. Everybody here is on edge since that first rape. Now, if you make a scene in here, it's going to set everyone off. No one needs that, especially you. So you come with us, you answer our questions, and there won't be a problem. Unless you want to make it a problem.
Fine. But you're wasting your time. Why bother asking questions when you're sure you've already got the answers? Becca, hey. How you doing?
Okay.
Thinking about you lately.
Really, why?
Well, I read about that rape at the hospital. Couldn't believe it. And I know you worked pretty hard to give Todd a second chance, and it must be tough to see him blow it like that.
Look, he didn't do it.
Well, everything in the paper seems to say...
Well, the papers are wrong. Todd didn't rape that nurse.
Well, hey, you're entitled to your own opinion. Just don't think you should voice it to Powell. Fiancé's kind of got this thing.
Kevin, he's not my fiancé anymore. Powell broke off the engagement. What time did you leave the hospital?
I don't know, probably after 11.
Anyone see you leave?
Oh, yeah, sure, lots of people saw me. I'm the boogeyman around there, remember? People notice me.
Roger, call the hospital. Check, see if anyone saw Todd Manning leave last night.
Sure thing, Commissioner.
Todd, we have another search warrant. I think you know that. so we'll be checking your clothing again.
Yeah, so what?
What were you wearing last night?
Jeans, t-shirt.
Did you get any blood on him?
Not that I know of.
You don't have on that dark jacket you usually wear, the windbreaker?
I don't know where it is. Somebody swiped it. I lost it or something. I don't know. I remember I put it on my dad, and when I wheeled him into the ER, and I don't know what happened to it. What? Is there a big deal? You want me to file a missing jacket report while I'm down here?
Why'd you leave the hospital when your dad was in such bad shape? Most people would stick around all night.
Most people don't have fathers who hate their guts. He didn't want me around, okay? Me and my dad, we aren't exactly Ward and the Beeve, you know? So I got a little upset, and then I just got out of there.
How upset were you?
I don't know. What? Like, you mean on a scale of 1 to 10? I was upset, period. I mean, you can ask. People saw it. I mean, I made a little bit of noise.
Mm-hmm. Did you make any noise at a nurse?
I don't remember who was there.
It'd be real helpful if you could remember this nurse.
Okay, fine. Yeah, there was this one nurse there. She was giving me a hard time about the suspension and everything, and I wasn't in the mood for it. So I don't know, we kind of had words. She said, short chick, she's got blonde hair. I mean, I know her name, and they all got uniforms, right? Oh. So this nurse thinks that I raped her. What, do you think I go out and rape every woman I get angry at?
Why don't you tell us, Todd, do you?
Commissioner, could I have a word with you?
I'll be back in a minute.
What's with this guy, huh? Hasn't he heard of a little thing called evidence?
If you left any out there, Todd, we're gonna find it.
Yeah, just like last time. Hey, is this gonna take much longer, Bo?
Got some bad news, Todd. It's about your dad.
What happened to my dad?
He had another heart attack.
When?
It happened a little while ago on the plane to Chicago. Look, Todd, this sounds very serious.
What are you talking about, Bo? Is my father gonna die?
I don't know, I'm sorry. I don't have any of the details. All I know is that he's in a hospital in Chicago and he's listed as critical.
Well, why'd they move him to Chicago anyway? I mean, maybe if they left him here, none of this would have happened.
Look, I've got the number of the hospital. Would you like to call?
It's not gonna do me any good to call. Look, I know that this pardon thing says that I'm not allowed to go anywhere, but you're the commissioner. I mean, maybe you could talk to the governor or the warden or somebody, and they could let me go see my dad.
I don't know, Todd, especially now.
Why? Look, I haven't been arrested. You don't have any evidence against me. Just take this stupid monitor off my ankle and let me go to Chicago.
You know what? I don't get this.
What? My father could be dying. I'd like to be with him. What is so weird about that?
When you were on the run, your father cut himself off from you. Totally. Said you weren't his son anymore. Then last night he kicked you out of his hospital room. From what I understand, he even signed that petition for Marty Saybrook. Now, what that means is your own father, Todd, wants to see you back in jail. He hates your guts. Isn't that what you just said? Why in the world would you want to go see him?
Because he's my father. Now, this is my last chance to maybe set things right with him. Please, Bo. Let me go.
I kind of thought Paul would have talked to you. You're his cousin. You live in the same house.
Like I said, I've been buried at the library. I'm sorry. I didn't even know you guys had broken up. Come on, I thought you guys were getting along so well. I thought you were past all the hard stuff and everything was going great.
Yeah, you know, I thought so too. I never thought we'd let Todd get between us again. But Powell has it so built up in his mind.
Is it just in his mind, Rebecca?
Kevin, look, I don't feel anything for Todd. Except pity. I feel sorry for him. But I love Powell. Can you believe that?
If you say it's true, I believe you.
Why can't I get Powell to believe that too?